Good afternoon to you from the sports desk. Let's start here. Prudence Sekgodiso says she's looking forward to the new season after her fall in the 800-meter semi-final ended her journey at the World Athletics Championships last year. The 21-year-old featured in the 800-meter semi-final where she tripped on the track and unfortunately did not progress to the final round. Now, after the race, Prudence proudly proclaimed that it's not done. The South African track sensation booked a ticket to the 2023 World Championships as she dipped under 2 minutes in the women's 800 meters in Finland. And this happened just 2 days after narrowly missing out in Sweden. Sekgodiso clocked 1 minute 58.87 seconds, finishes second behind Anita Hovert of Slovenia. She joins us now in studio with team manager Dr. Talelani Sirunwa to talk to us about her World Champs experience and her plans for 2024. A very good afternoon to you, Prudence, and Dr. Nda. Are you good,
Yes,
Prudence?
I am good.
Thank you so much for coming through to talk to us. I mean, let's just go back to the World Champs. What was the experience like being at that big stage?
Well, I had a good experience. I knew what to expect because I've been to the past World Champs. So yeah, the plan was to just be in the final, but you know, God has had his own plans. Then I fell, but we take it and we move on.
Let's talk about that fall, and I think we'll have an opportunity to look at it again. What happened from your perspective? I mean, I could see you were shocked, you were almost in tears, you were in disbelief as to what happened because you were very much in control of the race.
Of course I was shocked. Nothing like that is never done to me. So yeah, apparently I was looking on the side, like I was trying to look at myself where I was. Then yeah, I fell.
And I mean, what did that feel like? I mean, we're talking of a semi-final, a big opportunity where you could have been in the final, and anything we know in the final at the World Champs can happen.
Well, I was a bit discouraged because I had races. I had more races after that, but I just ended the season because I had no hopes anymore. Yes.
How have you bounced back from that? I mean, as we see the fall there on the screen, and I mean, you stood up and tried to continue, still finished the race, but it wasn't to be. I mean, did that not discourage you? As you said, you ended your season, but you did say you're not done because 2024 and beyond.
Well, it did. Of course, I had my coach on the side. He motivated me, and as well, the management as well, and my teammates as well. Then they just told me not to give up and just stand up and, you know, move on. Things like this happen.
So now, looking at 2024, the year has just started. What are we looking for? What can we expect in 2024? Any plans as yet?
Well, normally I open my season in January. But this time around, me and my coach and my teammates and my management here, we have different plans. So yeah, I'm opening my season this weekend. We're hoping for a good time as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, Dr. Taylor, let's talk about that. The bit of a delay that you're having. What is basically the reason behind the delay? Because normally she would have already started by now. She's saying she's starting this weekend. What's the plan?
No, thank you so much, Koena, for having us here in the studio. And on behalf of Spain Athletics Training Group, and on behalf of Coach Samuel Sipeng that couldn't be with us tonight, I wish him speed recovery where he is now. But look, the most important thing is we're going to start a season as not usual as the other seasons because we've got a long season coming ahead of us. Very soon we've got African Champs. There's Olympics at the end of August. We're looking at our Olympics this season. That is our most focus. So we delayed our program and we're approaching it in a differently, like what coach has planned about it. So she's just starting to race this weekend, and we're not looking at times for now. We're just planning going forward to see how we can approach this season differently, and we start long this season. We're not going to start short, so it will take a bit of a long time for her to race 800 meters. I mean event. So coach has decided to delay a program in years. At this particular time, she already started.
But it's an Olympic year. Why the delay? I mean, shouldn't she be more active now?
No, we're not worried about activeness. Activeness is there. We know what we want to achieve. That's why we're starting to delay here, so that when times comes, we start to hit it from the block, and it should be a very good season for her.
So how soon are we likely to see that peak where she's competing competitively, as it were?
As it stands, she will tell us from the training. Her body is responding very good, as we have started with this new program that we have inserted her to. So it will go according to what we see from her, how she responds to this program. But obviously, we expect her to respond very quickly, nice. As we're seeing her body now, it's coming better and better and better. So we're not in a rush. We know we've got it. We will take it as easy as...
Prudence, now you tell me, because coach is being very technical. Like what's your plan? I mean, how soon how do you feel about starting to race? Yes, you know, you have a program that takes time. Earlier today when we spoke, we're confirming this conversation. You said you had just come from training, but how is that? How do you feel personally about your state of fitness and readiness?
Personally, I feel like I'm not ready yet. That's how we're delaying the season. So I'm just gonna train, and when I'm ready, that's when I'm gonna tell my coach that now we can go for it. Yeah, and the plan also is not to run the 800 this year in SA. We're gonna see it internationally. Yeah.
So what will you be focusing on? 1500?
Yeah, in SA, yes.
Yeah.
And then 800 internationally.
So have you earmarked any of the races internationally as yet, or you're still focusing on the 1500 locally?
We're still focusing on the SA's races, and then we're going to take it from there.
So weekend you will be doing...
1500.
Where are you racing?
In Durban.
Oh, in Durban.
Yes.
And I mean, what's your expectation? You're saying that you don't feel that you're ready yet. Is it just to fill out and you know, remove the cobwebs and try to get back into the swing of things?
Well, I'm just going to take it as a training, you know, just to, you know, feel myself. How am I feeling? Am I ready for essays? How am I going to approach essays? Yeah, that's the plan, just to train. It's part of training. It's nothing serious. But of course, you want that time. Obviously, people will be looking at me, so of course, I need that time.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, that's exactly what I want to try and find out from you, in that already having been to the world champs, and I mean, we've seen their potential in the bigger scheme of things. What is your plan? I mean, are you looking at medaling at world champs? We've seen you at the juniors and what you've achieved, Olympics. What is your long-term plan in terms of athletics?
Well, of course, I need a medal in the Olympics and world champs as well. But yeah, that's a long-term goal, of course, because I haven't really been there yet, you know. So yeah, we're just gonna, I don't know, man. Let me first be in the final at the world champs, or either in the Olympics, then we're gonna take it from there. Yes.
But how far do you think that is? I mean, you are 22.
Of course, I won't reach 25.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have that medal.
Okay.
Trust me.
Yeah. You know, Talelani, I want to find out, I mean, in terms of just generally the planning of seasons like this, as you have a group of athletes that you guys are working with, how do you manage that, and especially because each of them have individual needs, different disciplines?
No, definitely. It's a very good question that you posed in Kwena. We have more than 25 athletes. And as I'm speaking to you now, I've got 2 athletes that are competing in the World Indoors now. That is Tsepo Tsite,
yes,
and Tsepiso Masalela, the guy from Botswana. And they're doing so well. They're doing so well. One has won 800 meters over the weekend. So it's difficult to manage such big group. We struggle sometimes to have necessary equipment to give it to them, necessary recoveries. And sometimes it's difficult to get them to the races, international. It needs money. So, but we are very much patient. We love the sport. We're going to do it. We love the sport. We're going to do it. So, dark, come green or maroon, our plan is to see South Africa is to change this game of athletics in South Africa. We want to see more athletes in the national team going to the Olympics. That's what we want to see. If we get 5 athletes from our group to the national team going to the Olympics, that's the goal that we have for this season. We want to see Tsepo Tsite doing well in the Olympics. We want to see the likes of Prudence doing well. For your information, we've got athletes from Botswana as well that are training with us. So We love to do.
And I mean, we've seen what the Botswana athletes can do at the World Championships.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
They are the gunmen, those ones. If you go to the Olympics with them, their hunger is too much. They can produce results. So that is the hunger that we want to bring to the South Africans as well, to say, guys, let's wake up. And we want to see that coming from our group. With or without the support, I can tell you, we lack the support. We wish we could have Samarantian that they can see what Samuel Sipeng is doing to this country. He will bring medals. If they come through and support him, he will bring medals.
So there'll be medals possible for this coming Olympics for Paris?
We don't want to put any pressure to ourselves, but definitely I can tell you without
if
any
the support
fear,
is right, Paris can happen.
If we get the support, it's still early now. The Olympics is in August, Kwena. I can tell you, if we get the support, definitely. Why not? We need something on the neck. South Africa hasn't been getting medals in the Olympics. South Africa hasn't been getting medals in the World Champs. So these are the athletes that must go out there and shine. Samuel Sipeng needs support from the South Africans. He has shown before that he can mastermind it. He has shown. What more do we want? He has shown with Casta that he can bring the medals. So why do we have to shy away to support this guy?
Yeah.
Let's support him. He's an international coach.
Prudence, as we went on the conversation, I want to touch on that. I mean, especially the discipline that you're doing, a very tough one. We know Caster Semenya has done it, has dominated, won medals over. Just talk to us about why these two particular disciplines and what makes you comfortable in doing the 800 and the 1500.
Well, I don't want to put like that much pressure on myself because most people say I'm the next caster at some point. But, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, but obviously, I'm sure she comes in as an inspiration to see somebody who has done it before, and she should inspire you to go and achieve some of the things that she's done. Of course, I look up to her, with all the achievements that she has achieved with my coach. I feel like I can also do it at some point, but I don't want to put pressure on myself. I'm just going to take it step by step.
And what I was asking is that you've done, also dabbled in other distances and disciplines. Are you sticking with these two as your main disciplines, your main distances, or are you still?
Yeah, that's the plan, actually. Yeah, that's the plan.
And I guess, for Dokotela, it's easier if, you have one or two disciplines that she focuses on, and then it's easy to manage and make sure that she gets in the right direction.
No, definitely. It's not that much as easy as you think. Going to the Olympics with two disciplines is not easy. We need something on the neck first to be able to say we can focus on two disciplines. We need something on the neck for the South Africans. They are waiting to have something on the neck of Prudence Sekgodiso and Tsepo Tsite and the rest of the athletes in the group that we've got. So we need to have something on the neck.
All right. Well, something on the neck. Prudence, next time we see you, we hope that there will be something on the neck. Thank you very much for coming through to speak to us. We hope that you'll have a great season and you'll be back with something on the neck. Talelani Sirunwa, thank you so much also for coming through to speak to us.
We really appreciate you, Kwena. And honestly speaking, I wish out there's one Samaritans that can hear this conversation.
All right. Okay, no, we are out of time, but thank you so much to the both of you for coming through.